I was a horrible student, probably worse than the worst student sitting there today. And I didn't think that I was smart, and everybody else agreed with me. And I got into a lot of trouble. But it was my mother who really came to the rescue. And she was always saying, Benjamin, you're much too smart to be bringing home grades like this. I brought them home anyway, but she was always saying stuff like that. She was always trying to be encouraging. And finally, she concluded after praying to God for wisdom that she needed to turn off the TV and make us read books and give her book reports. And we were not very happy. If it were today's times, we probably would have called social services and they would have taken her away in handcuffs. But in those days, you just had to do what your parents told you. And so we had to read 2 books apiece each week and submit to her written book reports. And I hated it at first, but pretty soon I got to the point where I was looking forward to reading those books. And we were very poor, but between the covers of those books, I could go anywhere. I could be anybody. I could do anything. And as I began to read about people in all kinds of fields who are very successful, I began to realize that the person who has the most to do with what happens to you in life is you. It's not somebody else. It's not the environment. It's not all the stuff that everybody likes to blame. And that really changed who I was. And, I started, being the top student instead of the bottom student, and becoming very, very ambitious and wanting to be the best at everything I did. I probably went a little bit overboard with that, because I got to the point where if I got a 99 on a test and somebody else got 100, I was devastated until I could get a better mark than they did. That was not good. And I did learn out of that, not to compare yourself with other people, but just to do the best that you can. And that's much more satisfactory when you do it that way. Well, I won a scholarship to Yale University, then went on to the University of Michigan for medical school. And that was a little challenging at first, because I didn't do well on the first set of comprehensive exams. And my advisor told me to drop out of medical school.